Hi, the title of this video is Innovation Needs Stability and Sense. The comprehension of the company strategy is vital. Clarity at the strategic level is difficult to achieve. Executives have access to a lot of information about the current state and future direction of the company, market trends, and investors' expectations. But tell me, if leaders are unable to convey with clarity the vision of the future of the company, how do you expect their employees to understand it and realize it? A clearly explained strategy by leaders means clear-minded teams capable of formulating relevant needs, which will induce the ability to make major decisions with speed and relevance. Lack of clarity is dangerous. Failure to clearly explain the corporate strategy will cause the teams who must work to achieve the strategic vision of the company to feel lost in a foggy atmosphere of doubts, inaccuracies, misinformation, and remorse, not conducive to inventiveness and initiative. This is especially true if the strategy requires major organizational restructuring. Indeed, out of fear for their position, employees can fall back into their respective roles and resist any idea of an innovation project or change in working methods. This is dangerous for the future of the company. Restructuring for successful innovation. Caution: be careful. Leaders need to be aware of the impact restructuring has on the team's ability to get the job done. Team focus and devotion can no longer be achieved when leaders poorly explain the company's strategy and the resulting restructuring. Also, changing strategic directions too often or disturbing the workstations of employees without valid reasons, without common sense, demotivates the teams. This creates unnecessary trouble and the innovation process can stop and not resume, because we must never forget that at the base of all innovation is the creativity of the human spirit. It is necessary to take care of the human beings who innovate by providing them well-being and stability so that they can give birth to the newness which the company so needs. Take care of teams by giving meaning to their action. The process of innovation itself is already sufficiently uncertain. Don't add disruption and instability because of lack of clarity and lack of meaning. The deleterious effects can be irreversible, such as demotivation, burnout, or the resignation of highly competent people. To avoid this, company leaders must agree and focus on strategic decisions that are precise, pragmatic, understandable, and actionable by all employees. Team objectives must flow from these strategic decisions in a way that is logical and make sense. The overall goal of the strategy is to create consistency and usefulness in the eyes of employees. This is how we will obtain their sincere support and their full mobilization. How to give sense to innovation. To engage, employees need to understand the story that led to the decision to release an innovative product or service. The story can be customer-centric. Thus, the story you will deliver to employees must allow them to understand the reasons why the customer will decide to buy the new product or service. The story can also be centered on the company, its history from its foundation to its past successes and its next success, the innovation to come. Also, the story can explain the ferocity of the markets in which the company evolves and the need to fight by releasing an innovative product quickly. Your employees will listen to the story with great attention. By integrating this narrative, it is the strategic objectives that they integrate. The importance of effective communication. To convey the stories explaining the direction of the company and the strategic objectives they underpin, design infographics that are concise and impactful, dynamic and attractive. Get help from the best visual talents in the company and those who have the ability to synthesize the content of strategic decisions into instructive and attractive messages. Make sure that this infographic is accessible on the intranet and easily distributed by managers to their teams. All employees must receive and understand the same message and have the ability to interpret it within the scope of their position and in the interactions they have with each other. Quickly gather feedback from those who have had access to this infographic and make sure there is no misinterpretation. If you notice any confusion, misunderstanding, disbelief, ask questions to identify the points to be clarified and modify the infographic accordingly. Each employee must be able to translate the company's strategic objectives into their own individual objectives to be achieved. In conclusion, for your teams to fully assimilate the meaning of the innovation project, you must be able to answer all their questions. Who are the customers? What is the core target? What intrinsic strengths can we rely on? Who are the competitors and what are the products? How is innovation positioned in the market offer? How does the company make money? And how can innovation make more money? Etc. etc. The answers to these questions will allow your teams to understand what innovation the company needs and to clearly visualize the success to be obtained. Be clear with your teams and you will see that they will put all their heart and energy into achieving the objectives and making the company win. Below the video, you will find a link to subscribe to our newsletter and the address of our website to discover all our services. Feel free to share this video and hit thumbs up if you enjoyed it. To not miss the next videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button and then on the bell icon. Thank you, and remember, as Henry Ford said, good ideas are expensive, but the people who make them work are priceless.